If you listen to Marvin Gaye's like What's Going On, like you just go through the whole list of everything on there. Everything that he's talked about on that album is relevant right now in 2021.
Right
the whole project, all of it. Yeah. Everything is relevant right now. The shit James Brown was talking about on a lot of these joints, man, like obviously I'm black and I'm proud. Like there's so many joints where it's like, yo, still in the same situation from the 60s when JB was recording this. I mean, like King Heron, like if you go listen to these joints about drug overdoses and stuff like that, all that shit is still relevant right now in 2021.
So that's
gonna be all right.
question.
We're gonna be all right. Was on to Pimp a Butterfly. I listened to that shit last year, and the shit down there made me shed a tear during this exact time last year. That song, which came out just prior to that. So,
Lone, what you have for me? Because I saw your eyes light up. What you have for me, man?
So does that speak to the music being made, or does that speak to the fact that us as a society hasn't grown?
I think that's the indictment of society, because the fact that Marvin Gaye's music still speaks to what's going on is an indictment of society, because we've moved a lot less. We haven't moved as far as we think we have. You know, he's still talking about
that doesn't mean that the music wasn't elite, though.
Yeah, but he was talking about the environment. He was talking about picket signs. He's talking about, don't bother me with brutality. Like if we had made the strides in society, maybe these songs wouldn't come up as being so relevant. And like, that's the part that it's almost like he saw into the future. It's like, look, y'all are going to need these songs in 2021, just like you need them now. And we gonna be all right. It's messed up, but like, yo, we need that song today just as much as we needed it when it came out. I believe it's also about the timelessness of themes. Like, because you could have put out a song about brutality and injustice in the 1500s, and you know what? Exactly. You go back and listen to it and be like, well, still injustice and brutality by the ruling class and by people who don't want to share. You know, there's always going to be a certain level of greed, and that greed is going to be endorsed by the state in some ways. So, I mean, there is just something to be said when people make music that speaks to the human condition, but it also says something about the human condition that the music is always speaking to these things.
If you've enjoyed this segment of the New Old Heads podcast, make sure to join our live show every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/newoldheads. And we invite you to join our hip hop community on Discord. Access it by going to newoldheads.com/community for talks on hip hop, sports, music, news, and everything else.